Hello everyone. So we are slowly entering in the metabolism of the glucose or metabolism of the carbohydrate, we can say. So before starting the actual metabolism of the carbohydrate or metabolism of the glucose, I want you to understand how the ATP is produced by the glucose molecule, how ATP is metabolized by the which shuttle the glucose molecule is metabolized. I want you to know before starting the actual metabolism topic or actual cycles of the glucose metabolism. So you have to understand that there are two types of metabolism that can occur in the glucose molecule. One, aerobic metabolism, and another is anaerobic metabolism. So from the one glucose molecule, the glycolysis can occur in the aerobic medium, or the glycolysis of the glucose molecule can also occur in the anaerobic medium. So aerobic medium means there is presence of the oxygen, whereas in the anaerobic condition means there is consumption of the oxygen or there is depletion of the oxygen from our body. So I want you to understand that the aerobic metabolism of one glucose molecule produces 32 net ATP via the malate aspartate shuttle. So I want you to understand that from the malate aspartate shuttle that occurs specifically in the heart and liver produces 32 net ATP by the aerobic metabolism of the one glucose molecule. So whenever I say in the future lectures that the glycolysis is occurring in the aerobic condition in the heart and liver, then you should automatically understand that there is production of the net ATP of 32 net ATP by the one glucose molecule. Whereas in the muscles, the metabolism of the glucose molecule occurs via the glycerol 3 phosphate shuttle. So from that glycerol 3 phosphate shuttle, 30 net ATP is produced by the glycerol 3 phosphate shuttle. So again I am going to tell you, there the glucose metabolism can occur by the two ways. Aerobic metabolism also can occur, anaerobic metabolism can also occur. First of all, let us talk about aerobic metabolism. The aerobic metabolism in the heart and liver via the malate aspartate shuttle produces 32 net ATP from one glucose molecule, whereas in the muscles by the glycerol 3 phosphate shuttle 30 net ATP is produced. So you have to understand this. But whenever there is anaerobic glycolysis from the one glucose molecule, only 2 net ATP is produced per glucose molecule. So whenever there is the glycolysis of the one glucose molecule under aerobic condition, significant amount of energy is produced, whereas in the anaerobic condition very low amount of energy is produced per one glucose of molecule. Similarly, you can also see that the arsenic causes glycolysis that produces the net zero ATP, either it is aerobic or anaerobic condition. So the glycolysis under the influence of the arsenic causes the production of the zero ATP. So this much for today. I hope you understood the ATP production in the cell in the aerobic and the anaerobic condition, also in the heart, liver and muscle via the malate aspartate shuttle and glycerol 3 phosphate shuttle. Thank you.